Hey guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, it is Happy Thursday. It's got to be a Fire Up Thursday. I'm not in tomorrow, so we'll have to figure out what we're going to fire up by the end of this video. But I'd like to first of all tell you guys about the mighty Miata. The mighty undefeatable Miata. You know what, PJ? This body style hasn't changed much in over 30 years.
Really?
That's right.
I didn't even realize Miatas were around for 30 years.
They've been around for over 30 years. Do you know how popular they are? Do you know what they are the most popular vehicle in?
Well.
A CC8.
Ah.
Yeah.
And we have one here in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Got one right here. And speaking of the SCCA, they just partnered up with us because this is the most popular weekend race vehicle in the entire country.
Come on.
More people race Miatas on the weekend than any other car, than any other brand. The Mazda Miata right here.
Really?
And that's why we're giving it away, because it's most popular. I know you guys were saying, Chris, are you sure? I'm absolutely positive. It is the most raced vehicle in the entire United States. And we're not talking big race teams with billions and billions of dollars like you see in NASCAR. We're talking weekend racers, guys who do autocross, guys who do road courses. These events are held and sanctioned by this wonderful SCCA, who has been around for at least 50 years, maybe even longer than that. And do you know what else? Vintage SCCA. There's another vehicle here in the Dream Giveaway Garage that has a direct lineage to the SCCA. Do you know what that is, everybody? Raise your hand if you do.
If I were to guess, I would say the Charger 500. I don't know.
No, that's affiliated with NASCAR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's a good guess, PJ. Anybody out there know the answer?
No.
What other grand prize car in there is directly affiliated with the SCCA?
Mike Brown says, love the Miata. There is a Miata club group. There are Miata's club group races.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, guys, which other car in here has SCCA lineage? It's a vintage car, I'll tell you that. You're going to say, oh, yeah, I knew that.
Oh.
You guys don't know? Okay, I'm going to tell you in a little bit. But the SCCA is so cool, and they help out. And they're going to help us out with this Miata giveaway. This is a brand new 2022 Mazda Miata. The nomenclature on it is called an MX-5, so it's an MX-5 Miata. This is a retractable soft top. There's two versions available, a retractable hard top and then, of course, a soft top. This is a traditional soft top. But what really makes this one so peppy, not so peppy, but so racery, is the fact that it's got that Brembo BBS package on it. And so that Brembo BBS package starts with these wonderful BBS wheels. Raise your hand. Why do I feel like I'm in a classroom today? Raise your hand if you know which other car in the Dream Giveaway Garage has BBS wheels on it.
I don't even know that, Chris.
So one of our guys, Mike Brown, knows the answer. Roger knows the answer to that.
Roger says, looks like a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. So we also have BBS wheels on the Corvette, right? On the 2022 Corvette. So the BBS package on this includes BBS wheels. And although they aren't a partner in this, I'll give them a free shout out, though it would be nice if they were an official partner. Brembo brakes.
Mike Brown says SCCA Sports Car Club of America is the 1970 Mustang Boss 302.
Woo! Mike Brown,
vintage.
You got it right. Mike Brown, you don't have to stand in the corner. Mike Brown got it. That's right, SCCA has been around a really, really long time. And speaking of the Trans Am series, I have such an interesting story, and this is true. So, you know, the Pontiac Trans Am, it wasn't the number one choice for the Trans Am. They had three names they were going to call the Trans Am. Trans Am was one of them. And once Pontiac General Motors lawyers got involved, they said, we don't own the name Trans Am. And who owned the name Trans Am? The SCCA. And so Pontiac had to make an agreement with the SCCA, this is way back in 1969, that every Trans Am sold, they would write a check for $5 to the SCCA. So you're thinking, well, okay, in 1969 there were, 612 Trans Am's made, something like that. So they wrote a check for about $3,000. No big deal, right? Then Smokey and the Bandit came out. Where's my Smokey and the Bandit shirt?
You had that on
I had
yesterday.
that on yesterday. So Smokey and the Bandit came out. All of a sudden, the Trans Am is the most popular muscle car in America, even though it didn't have a whole lot of horsepower. So by 1979, get ready for this, they sold 110,000 Trans Ams. Now multiply that times $5 a car. Can you imagine the look on the SCCA treasurer's face when he gets the check at the end of 1979? 5 times 110,000. It's over $500,000. At $5 a car for using the name Trans Am, it's totally the truth. So SCCA has been around for a super long time, and it's so exciting to have this Mazda MX-5 Miata in here. Again, talking about that Brembo package, that BBS Brembo and Recaro package. That third component of that package, of course, is wonderful. Super fun to sit in. Recaro seats.
They look awesome.
They look totally awesome. And speaking of totally awesome, how awesome are you going to look sitting in this MX-5 Miata?
Chris, there's a cup holder in there. Right by the driver's side, way over there.
Way in the back. Yeah, there's a cup holder. Look at that. And since there isn't a glove box, there's a compartment right here. That's the hidden compartment. It's so true. Top right there, 2.4 liter, I believe, on this engine, the Sky Active engine. And this thing is peppy. And realize that it's not all about horsepower. No, it is. But it's also about horsepower to weight ratios. And so understand, even though this one isn't the horsepower of a Hellcat, that this car is so light that the horsepower in it really works well. So this car is super, super fun to drive. And I know you guys love your manual stick cars. You're asking us all the time to give away some more Robox cars. And here we go, 6-speed manual on this. So 3 pedals on the floor. So super fun car.
A little dark, you can't quite see everything.
Yeah, we'll show it to you again when we have more lighting here in the Dream Giveaway Garage. But super fun car. And again, these are only built to order. You cannot find them on a Mazda dealer's lot. You have to be a buyer and to build them to order and then wait for them to come in.
Mike Brown says fun power to weight ratio.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, Mike Brown. Power to weight ratio on this. Because what's this weigh? Someone look it up. 2,400 pounds? Maybe it's even lighter than that. You know, what's a Hellcat weigh? 4,800 pounds? So it's half the weight of a Hellcat. And so it's super nimble. It's like driving a little slot car. That's what we used to say. Top up, top down, either way. It's got all the goodies in it, all the electronic goodies. It's got GPS and navigation and Bluetooth, all that good stuff.
Kathy says, Chris, if you were going to get a cat skin interior, what color would you choose from? There's 120 of them, I guess.
I'm so glad that Kathy just asked that question. Do you know why, PJ?
I don't.
Because the winner is also going to get a custom cat skin interior in the color of their choice. So let's say that, let's use Lexi for an example. Say she likes a Mopar color, like Sublime Green or Domingo, any of them. Of all those cat skin leather interiors, you can pick what color you want to customize, and they will send you free of charge to the winner. It's a bonus prize, and you can get it for, there'll be the seats in here. So say you want some accent in here. This is kind of dark. Say you want a white interior, red interior, green interior, you name it. Look at the cat skin, and that's cat skin with a K. So look them up online. Kathy, give everybody the link to cat skin, please, so they can see all those great choices.
Mike Brown says he would take two-tone gray.
Two-tone gray. Mike, you could do that as well. Because listen, your color scheme is not everybody else's color scheme, and everybody else's color scheme is not my color scheme, right?
That's right. You would go with yellow. If I had to pick.
Yellow.
By the way, Kathy says about 2,400 pounds.
24, and what did I say? 2,400 pounds. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. So what a great car. We call it the Mazda Miata MX-5 right here in the Dream Giveaway Garage. Get your entries to win at www.dreamgiveaway.com. Now here's a question, bonus question. Raise your hand if you know the answer. Which car has more miles on it? The 1987 Monte Carlo SS or the Mazda MX-5 Miata? I don't know the answer. I'm gonna find out though in a second.
The Miata is a
I know it's on the
2022.
Monte Carlo. By the way, you guys want to hear it? It's
Yeah,
heavy.
let's
It
fire
doesn't
it up.
sound like the T-Rex, but that's okay. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a nice exhaust. Okay. Cool. Okay, which one has more miles? Do we know yet?
165. Oh no, it's
No,
the trip.
that's a triple down.
I don't know. It doesn't even have it.
Yeah?
You have to get in the menu.
Yeah, we'll have to get into a menu and see that. It's not just showing up first thing when I fire it up. So let's see. Okay, I got to figure out how to work the menu. It's still too new here. Roger, don't say anything.
It's not a hood.
It's not a hood, Roger. We're safe. Oh, maybe I need this. I don't know.
It's very quiet. Very quiet back here, Chris. Very quiet.
I want to show. Yeah, but listen, look at this. This has a higher rev line than the domestic cars that were given away. This has, it looks like about a 7,000 red line, right?
Yep.
And the Camaros, the Corvette, all that, they red line at about 6,000. So this is a high revving engine, and that just works so great. These gears are, TJ and I, when we were driving back when we got this new, we were talking about these gears and how these gears are either set up for economy or they're set up for sport. Remember that?
Yeah, long and short.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is set up for sport, so you've got a lot of good throw in this shifter, and you can hit those 6 gears and have fun. Imagine going autocrossing on the weekend. Here's the other thing I so have to mention about this car. Gas mileage.
I was just going to ask that, Chris.
Gas mileage. We're talking 30 plus miles a gallon, right? And with gas hovering around $5 a gallon, now you know why you really want to get your entries to win this.
Mike Brown must be reading our minds because he said the same thing.
Mike Brown, are you reading our minds? That is just so wild, Mike Brown. You are tuned into the universe somehow. That is so cool. Half tank on here. Oh, that's so good. I like this Miata. Top up, top down, that choice is up to you. Look at the keys. Here's the key fobs. Both of these are going to go to one lucky person. We want that to be you. And you, and you, and you. Okay. How many days left on Classic Corvette? Classic Corvette is like as different from the Miata as you could possibly get, except for 3 things. 1, they both have 2 seats. 2, they both have 4 wheels. 3, they both have a steering wheel.
And we're giving them away, and we pay the taxes.
That's 4. That's 5 things the Miata and the Corvette have in common, and you probably didn't even think that was humanly possible.
I think, Tuesday's the last day to get tickets?
Tuesday is the last day to get your entries to win the Classic Corvette, so please do that. I promised to fire up something. I fired up the Miata. Tell you what, Monte Carlo is right next door. Visit www.dreamgiveaway.com. We showed you on the big iPad how to go ahead and get those bonus tickets with that promo code Facebook Live. Anybody else have questions for us? I'm going to wrap it up. All right, guys, I'm getting out for this wrap up. You know what else is cool about this before I wrap it up? The work now. I like them. I dig them. Mazda did a great job on this.
And we even had our 6'3".
6'1". We
6'1".
had Jay in here yesterday, 6'1", and he cleared it. So it all rocks. All right, guys. Have a great tomorrow. Have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday. Kathy's always around if you have any questions. So reach out to her on Facebook, comment on stuff, and we will see you on Monday in our favorite place on earth, and that's right here in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
See you next time, everyone.